Hello, students. Today's lesson is on 1.1 ratios, and you're going to be comparing two quantities to solve problems. So let's go over some key vocabulary first. A ratio is a comparison of two numbers using division. A tape diagram is a visual model that can be used to illustrate ratios. Equivalent fractions are two fractions that have the same value. For instance, 1/2 is the same as 2/4, which is the same as 6/12. One thing I want to note about ratios is that when you actually write ratios as an answer, you want to write it as a reduced fraction or its reduced form, okay? Ratios can be written in three forms, always in simplest form, like I just mentioned. So you can write it as a fraction, like we just showed you. So it can be written as A over B. You can use a colon, A to B. You can use the word to, A to B. Example, Mrs. Franco has 2 cats and 3 dogs. Write the ratio of cats to dogs. So you always want to keep this in order that they're asking you to write the ratios. This is saying cats to dogs. So you always have to have that first number or that top number be that cats and the bottom number or the number on the right, the second number be dogs. So let's just write these numbers here. We have 2 cats and 3 dogs. So let's write it as a fraction first, okay? So that would be 2 over 3. And this is not 3 over 2 because that would be dogs to cats, okay? It's only 2 over 3. And then as a colon, it would be 2, 2, 3. And the word 2 is 2, 2, 3. Those are the three forms of writing ratios with this example. A ratio can compare different relationships, part to part. So let's just use this example up here to help with this. So part to part here is cats to dogs, which we already have the answer to, and I'm writing it as a colon because in this situation I feel like it. 2, 2, 3. Could also be dogs to cats, which is 3 to 2 to 2. All right, part just means it's a piece of the entire puzzle. The whole is the total part of it. It's the entire thing. So that you could say this is cats to total. So what's the total number of animals in this example? So we have 2 cats and 3 dogs. So it's just going to be a 2 plus 3, and that is 5. So cats to total would be 2 to 5. You can have dogs to total too if that was a question. And then in that case, that would be 3 to 5. Whole to part, you're flipping this around. It could be total to cats. In this case, the total is the first number, so it would be 5, and the cats is the second number, so it would be 2. But you could also do total to dogs, but this is the way that you would write ratios. Thanks for joining me in the first piece of your notes.